Tape 1. The beginning. I am a teenager right now, as you guys can guess from my looks and how I act. I didn't start like this. I didn't used to be this person that wanted to always make videos and, actually do it. I used to be a person that just sleeps in his bed all day long. Not all day long, just sleeps, lay down on his bed, uses phone, procrastinate and do really nothing. I actually didn't have the same mindset as right now because I just didn't know about it. I was so full of myself, so confident, so cocky that I could achieve everything. I thought that I was the main character of my story and everyone was just a background character. But that changed. It was like 2 years ago, not two, maybe 1 year ago, that I liked this girl, and for a while, I think I actually lied to myself that I liked her. I actually liked a different person. Like, I liked a different person, but that person was shipped with another guy, so I didn't really want to get involved. So I just, one day, whenever they asked me, like, oh, do you like that girl? Pointing at the girl that I like, I would just say, no, I don't. I like, the other girl. And I lied. I didn't actually really like this girl. I just maybe am interested. Yeah, sure. Maybe I liked her for a bit, sure. But the one that I really like was, of course, the other girl. The girl
Let's
that
say like
is
for a
involved
friend
with
or
another
a guy.
classmate asked me, uh, what girl or which girl did I like? And of course they also thought that I liked the girl that was involved with the shipping with another guy. It's complicated. I know. Let's just say girl one and girl two. Girl two was the girl that I really liked, and the girl one was the person that I said I liked, but I didn't. Now, and he said like, "Oh, did you like the girl too?" I said, "No, I didn't like her." And he asked me like, "Oh, then tell me which other girl that you like, and if you don't tell me, we're not gonna be friends, or I'm not gonna talk to you." Just typical stuff that teenagers say. And of course, I fell for that. I said girl one, and he asked me like why. I just told him like maybe because he's beautiful, because she's beautiful, and maybe she's has a good personality. I don't really know why I liked her. I mean, I just looked by the looks, and I think a month or two passed after I told him that, and then the day came and there was an exam. Before the exam, for like a week, I think I actually told my friends that maybe I would confess to girl one, and they said like, sure, why not just confess? I mean, she'll definitely like you back. Of course, I also thought too. I was fantasizing so many things, and just overall, just having a good conversation with my friends. And then the exams. No, no, wait. It's not actually the exams. Sorry. It's actually before, or like I think it was 2 days after I told them that, and it was in the morning. I said I would tell her in the lunch period, but I didn't. I just can't wait. So I just told her, confessed to her in the break time, which was at 10:15. Yeah, there was a lot of people around. They were like going outside, and it was like very crowded. No, they were going outside of the class, so of course it will be crowded because everyone's going outside. and that was the last thing I wanted to do, like the last moment that I wanted to confess, but I did it anyways. So of course I told her like I like you. She said like, "Sure, really? Did you?" I said, "Yeah, I did." I just told her like, I actually don't want, I don't really want the answer, but I just wanted to tell you." And she said like, "Oh, okay, okay." And then I just moved on my day. And in the evening, I asked her, "What do you think about the thing? The conversation that we had?" And she said, "No, absolutely not. I will not. I do not want to get involved with love. I wanted to focus on my test." And of course, that broke me. But that wasn't particularly the reason. I It's actually because a month after that I found, I don't really know if this is sure, but I found that she uh declined me because I was a bit like a gayish person, like a person that had a feminine side. And from that day on, I actually found a video of a self-improvement video. It was from Hamza. You guys may know of him. And after I watched that one video, I got hooked with self-improvement. I wanted to improve so bad. That rage inside me is filling me up, and I used it to improve myself. And that's how I got here. Now, the journey I got here, I wouldn't say it's easy, but I wouldn't say it's hard. It just, I put in the effort when I want to, and I don't. And when I don't, I feel bad at myself because I procrastinated and I didn't do the thing that I wanted to do. Also, by the way, I'm supposed to study right now, but I'm just doing this because I feel like I should to get this off my chest. Now a year has passed and I'm feeling great. Of course, I procrastinate. Of course, I slack off. Of course, I do some random ass shit that I don't even know. I also am involved with love. I am a big romance uh, lover. Now, let me tell you that after that, after the the day that I found Hamza videos, I actually looked up so many other videos about self improvement. I found Monk Mode, which was talked by a lot of YouTubers, and the one that I think is a most popular one is Iman Gagsi. I actually forgot his name. I don't. Yeah, maybe I forgot his name or don't know how to pronounce it. Because I haven't watched him in a long time. Like it's been like 5 months since I've since watched this video. He actually helped me a lot, and that monk mode wanted made me want to do a project. That was a mini project because it was only for a few months. But for me, it was at that time a big project, as I have to work on my goals. I don't have to. I can't slack off. And at that time, I was facing the difficulty of sexual addictions, like masturbating, porn addictions. Maybe I'm not addicted, but as I'm a teenager and people around me also do those things, I also don't want to be late with the trends and I don't want to be living under a rock. But that was probably the worst thing I've done in my life. I regretted that the most. And I actually succeeded with the porn addictions. course, I watch porn a bit. Porn, not addictions again. Why am I saying addictions? The porn situation, and of course, I said I did succeed, meaning that I didn't masturbate for like a few couple of months until I got back on it again because I was struggling with a lot of stuff and I want I wanted cheap dopamines. And I also faces difficulty of that as of right now. That's why I'm recording this because I do not want to get on that site and do that. I also keeping track of everything I've done. I've gotten like many books, and the book that I think is helping me a bit is the habits, the power of habits. I don't know if you guys can read it. The Power of Habit by Charles. Sorry, by Charles Duck Duhigg. Sorry if I pronounce his name their name wrong, but because my English isn't very good, I'm not English isn't my first language, so sorry about that. Also, I bought a lot of books. I bought like 3 books when I did the self-improvement journey, and those were like uh, meditations, the Roman, right? I don't know. I might be speaking random shit. I might be yapping right now. But these books, meditations, I can't read that because the vocab's too high. The Simple Living is actually the first ever book that I've actually read that is good for my health and for my lifestyle. I actually forgot many things, but the one thing that I do remember is do not separate or judge things by saying they're good or they're bad. Just see them as equal. Like, just say you do something that you don't want to do. You're just gonna say like, oh, this is bad because this and this. But you should also be good on yourself or nice on yourself. Like, oh yeah, many people might see this as bad, or I can see why they can seem as bad. But I think I can turn this around and look at the positive aspects, not the negatives. Of course, you have to judge by the negatives and positives. If they have more negatives than the positives, then you shouldn't really do that because you shouldn't. It's very obvious. Negative and positive, obvious as hell. Let's say, for instance, you want to go for a walk every day. Okay, think about the positives. Write down like 10 positives. And then after you wrote down like negative aspects. Like running can make there's also a speculation where running can make your muscle mass decrease or like if you run every day and don't do any workouts, then you're probably gonna lose your muscles. Like that's what I'm referring to. Might also mean like there's also like a lot of scientifically proven positives and negatives. You can search those up if you want to, but just try to figure it out yourself and see like if you can write all of them down. I think I'm gonna stop now. Yeah, thank you for listening. This is just a tape. This is for me and my future self to look back on, and maybe some people who are in need. You feel free to use this as your guide if you want to, but I suggest you should look on research it yourself as well. Thank you, and sorry if my pronunciations or if the volume or the quality of my video sucks because I'm still starting out. Okay, thank you.